Hi guys, happy Lionsgate opening. I hope some people in Lionsgate are not getting treated that good. Karma is everywhere. It is. I don't know, I might just do this reading of Karma is everywhere. I do. I feel like there's these energies of people that have done wrong. If some of them, other lifetimes. And this was their chance to shine, and yet they did not. It was their. This, from what I'm hearing from Spirit, was supposed to be their turn to turn the page. Turn the page. They were supposed to turn the page in this lifetime. And I know we all say, so and so left me and it was terrible and horrific. And I'm going to bring this table this way. Yeah, it's terrible. It's horrific when people leave us. But the thing is it's not about us, guys. This is about their own personal karma, because they have to go through their own stuff. You know what I mean? People, it's more about it. Yeah, it was terrible what they did to you, and it was a lesson for both of you. And I had to learn this hard truth. I did. I had to learn this hard truth, guys. You know, and one, you might have been a horrible person in another lifetime. Maybe you did a whole lot of bad things. Think about, my God, you know what's coming to me? King Henry. You know, King Henry the Eighth in particular. You know how King Henry had all those wives? Just all those wives just sprawled out, and he would have them beheaded. Think about the karma he got. I mean, he probably had lifetimes of karma, guys. I'm just saying. Some people have lifetimes of karma, and we kind of. This is not our only lifetime. I mean, you might be going through and experiencing things, but might be something that you did when you were in a power position in a whole other lifetime. And that's a really big pill to swallow. I mean, think of King Henry's first wife, which was his mother. They did a whole entire play on King Henry for that, and they had Princess Mary. And they called her Bloody Mary because she went crazy and she used to drink the blood of virgins. You know, and it's. We gotta accept the good with the bad, guys. I feel like these are situations where it tests both sides. It tests your humanity, and it tests other things. What do you need, Bubba? What do you need? What do you need? Now you go play. Grandma's doing this, okay? Okay, I know. He getting settled in. I got a whole bedroom for him. A whole bedroom. He got all of his toys in there, everything. And he got a little toy box. He got everything. That a little heart with his little heart could desire in that other room. And as we talk about karma on the table, guys, I just been told to do a reading of karma, because a lot of people don't understand what karma is. They think it's because, oh my God, they left me. You go and get karma. Like it's the cops. This is not a situation about the cops. And Archangel Michael isn't worried about, I guess, our personal pain like that. It's about universal stuff. It's our soul. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for some people in this time with the Lion's Gate open. External circumstances impacting your relationship, feeling powerless in your love life, struggling to adapt at work, unforeseen financial setbacks. You might be, this is on the upright, you're there, but you're on the down. And it could be just because lessons were supposed to be taught to you. And people are taking this in a whole other negative way, saying, I'm going to be an atheist now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Just learn your lesson and move on. I mean, karma is karma. You learn it and move on. And then we got 3 of Wands in reverse. Experiencing frustrations in your love life, needing to learn compromise in relationships, encountering barriers in your career, facing delays in reaching your financial goals. These are, you might be getting this kind of karma because you're too materialistic. When you're too materialistic and you don't see the bigger picture and you don't do things just for the better good, this is how the universe knocks you down a peg, as they say. Sometimes you just get knocked down a peg and people don't like it. Some people don't like being knocked down a peg. But the thing is sometimes it has to happen, guys. Sometimes you have to be humbled. Be like, yeah, I fucked up. Just say it. Just say I fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't have cheated on that person. Maybe I shouldn't have done that horrible act to somebody. But I did, and I learned my lesson, and really mean it. And maybe that Wheel of Fortune can come to you. Oh my god, this came out upside down. We'll see what this one is. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse, guys. We got a stagnant relationship, misaligned values, bureaucratic obstacles, a suffocating work environment, exploring alternative financial avenues, taking a risk with money. This could be someone's karma right here, Hierophant in reverse. I mean, a lot of these are coming out in reverse. This one poured out of here and literally went in reverse. Depending on what you did, you can't expect that. I mean, what comes to my mind when I think about all this? There would be a saying that, when some people come out of church and they're cussing and saying F you and everything, but they just came out of church, they put on a nice face to everybody, but when it comes time to be real, to really be a good stand-up person, they're not. They're absolutely not. And that could be. I mean, if you're not, you're supposed to live the word of God if you're gonna, of source. And if you do something wrong, you're supposed to admit your wrongs and move on and really feel that it was wrong. And everything is lifted. I mean, it's that easy. Just admit what you did wrong and it all gets lifted. And be respectful. I mean, it's not hard, guys, but sometimes it happens. Oh, we got abundance for somebody. Oh my god. We got a good, and she has a cat. I feel like this was somebody left behind. I'll show you there. This is the King of Pentacles, and this could be a woman, and on the card there is a woman on this card. A kind and supportive partner, domestic harmony, a skilled business person, a mentor or a supportive colleague, financial stability, responsible money management. Somebody is getting a lot of abundance. Maybe they suffered. Maybe they suffered through somebody that done them wrong. And they still stayed with source. They still stayed the course. I'm hearing they stayed the course. And now they're getting abundance and everyone else is getting butthurt. You can't be jealous if you know that you did a bunch of things that you weren't supposed to be doing. And for what reason? And for what reason? If you did a lot of shitty things, admit it. And it takes a big person to understand where they went wrong and wrong their wrongs. It takes a really big person for this, guys. It does. It takes an incredibly brave person to admit when they're wrong. Alright, now we got these two that fell out. And this is the Seven of Cups upright. Alright, we got fantasy. Choosing between potential partners, being cautious about romantic decisions, needing to make a choice and commit to it. Numerous financial opportunities. So someone's living in a fantasy out there with the Seven of Cups. Alright? It is what it is. And they feel like they have all these partners to choose from, but they don't, and they're not committing to anything, and they feel that there's all this numerous financial opportunities, so they're playing with people's lives, their destiny. You know, you make these false promises and people think it's one way and it'll turn out another way. It really will. It'll turn out and that's it. And then we have Two of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of commitment, boredom in the relationship. We got a momentous connection, an autonomous connection. Avoidance of work, seeking success without effort, financial instability, irresponsible financial decisions. And this is under intellectual work with the Two Pentacles in reverse. So this could be, it doesn't have to be romantic, and this touches upon there. Either you're not putting, if you have a project and you was like in Lionsgate came and you said, you know what, I'm going to do this. Everybody says your Lionsgate thing comes through, and then they say F Lionsgate. This and that. And then you'll be like, and then your wish didn't come through. What did you do to foster anything? I feel like that's the energy. People that didn't foster anything and didn't do any effort for anything, that's what happened. Karma said, you know what, you didn't do the effort, so that's it. We're just going to null and void this. Alright, under this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there's doubts and loneliness. Negativity, not hopeful, discontent. The reason your Wheel of Fortune's in reverse is because you have doubts and you're lonely and you're just giving out negativity, so you're attracting negativity. See that? If you are negative, you get negative. If you have a mindset of being poor and you're thinking negative, you are going to, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you feel like you're going to be evicted, you feel this, you feel that, you're always feeling something, that's exactly what comes back to you. That is exactly what's coming back to you. And there ain't nothing you can do or say about it. It is what's going to happen. You did it. And then we got charity for this. 3 Wands in reverse. And frustrated in love and relationships and financial goals. We got clarity and truths. Heightened intuition, seeing things. Clarity was shown to you in Lionsgate where you went wrong. And saying I'm sorry doesn't cut it. Saying I'm sorry does not cut it. I don't know why I have to say that, but Spirit's saying that somebody says they're sorry and they think it's all going to go away. It's not. You got to live it. You got to feel, you got to, whatever energy you put out there, you have got to deal with the pullback. I'm getting the pullback. Yeah, I'm getting the pullback. And you know what? If you did some shitty stuff, say, own it. Say, yeah, I did do that. I was a shitty person, but I'm going to change that energy around. I'm going to alchemize it. I'm going to make it better. That's what you do. I'm going to change that energy around. And you just say it over and over and really think it and believe it. Oh, Lord. Until debt tears us apart falls out. Saturn. Restrictions, adversary, structure, learning karmic lessons, maturity. The Hierophant in reverse, where they're in a stagnant relationship and the money's going down until until death tears us apart. Until you learn your karmic lesson, there's a fraction of you that is going to be losing money non-stop until you're homeless. If it takes till you're homeless to learn your lesson, then so be it. You be homeless. Don't let it get to that point, guys. This is like a self-help thing. Just don't let it get like that. And then under this abundance, good energy, we got someone's watching and spying on the person that's doing good. I mean, come on now. Gathering info, envy, trying to figure you out, keeping tabs. They're watching as they're losing their money. Somebody's gaining money. So what do they do instead of saying, I was a terrible person, I want to be more like them? They're watching you, spying on you, and just acting like a general asshole. Why? I don't know. Who knows? Who really knows? And here comes the little one again. Go play in your room. You got a toy box? You're good. After this reading, I'm going to go and make us some food. And there he is, guys. There's Lance. There is Lance. Grandma's going to make some food after this. Alright. Now he's running in the living room, which is nice because my door is secured. My door is secured with a code. I got security all over this apartment. It's great. Alright, now we have this fantasy where everybody thought they had all these relationships and riches and all that kind of stuff. We got spring energy, timing card, planting seeds, plans, preparations, putting in the work. Alright, so this person that thought they had all these things, they were putting in the work to get multiple connections. This is what I get from that. And this happened in the springtime. Spring. So, in the springtime, they were looking for different chickadees, I guess. That's what I'm getting. And this Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is pretty much an imbalance of this person that created an imbalance over here. Let's see what kind of energy comes up for them. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, Lord, we know, guys. Oh, Lord. Okay. The tiny little bug is gone. The tiny little monitoring spirit. I know it was nothing to be concerned about, bug. But, yeah, this new place has some kind of small little bug. It looks like a little ant or something. I guess all places have some kind of bugs. I guess they do. Alright. I guess somebody is spying because that incident there, that is a monitoring spirit, guys. They say that all the time, and I had 2 flies when I moved in here. I literally had 2 flies, and these 2 damn little flies were driving me insane. And now a little tiny, I think, I don't know, I know it wasn't anything huge, guys. It wasn't like the little BBs or nothing. It wasn't that at all. It was just some stupid little tiny outside bug. But yeah, it's monitoring. Somebody's monitoring somebody. I mean, I felt monitored moving. So, but yeah, let's do this. Let's get this going, guys. Let's get it going. What about the Two of Pentacles? Alright, we got Spirit Guides. Alright. To who had this having this imbalance, alright, with the lack of commitment and all that, we got Spirit Guides assistance, Divine Guidance, Signs and Secrecy, and Guardians. Spirit Guides were trying to guide this person. Trying to guide them through this energy, and some people listened, some people didn't. If you feel like you're being divinely guided for any kind of reason, you should go for it. Honestly, and you should listen, because generally it's there for a reason. I'm being told that to tell you guys, it's done for a reason. So if this is something that is of interest to you guys, you know, and you go, damn, this is interesting, maybe this is a divine sign. It damn well could be a divine sign. It really could. So, keep that in mind too. Definitely keep that in mind. Alright, we got here. And this is just stuff that's been happening and things to look out for. Alright, we got take the message. Signs have been appearing everywhere. Synchronicities guide you forward. Don't ignore what's repeating. There's some kind of message that is repeating for you guys. I don't know what it is, but don't ignore it. Just don't ignore the message. I don't know what's going on with this message, but you're not supposed to ignore it from what Spirit is telling me. Do not ignore the message. Alright, now we got trust your vision. You're perceptive. Your perceptive is valid when you see things clearly beneath the noise. Trust what you observe. Trust your vision. There's someone out there needs to trust their vision. I don't know, if you thought that you were seeing, like, certain things and then, like, thought that maybe this meant you, like, let's say, I don't know, you have subtle signs, like, I'm going to use me as an example. I see tarot cards, and I'm kind of losing my mind, and I keep seeing these tarot cards just keep appearing wherever I go. And that's my sign I should be making a video. Trust what comes to your head first. Trust what comes to your head first is what I'm being told, okay? And I got lost the spark. The energy has shifted. Excitement fades quietly. Something feels different now. You might notice that there's a spark that was there that's not no more. Trust that. And it's next to trust your vision and take the message. And then we said take your power back. Someone drained your strength. You're reclaiming what's yours. Your confidence rises again. So some of you guys, they've been draining you and you never summoned your power back. I did. I wanted 10 years of whatever was taken from me back. All you got to do is, you could do it by praying. I just sat there and said, God, please, I want my energy back. Every bit that anybody's ever taken from me. And you just say it. I'll even say it with you. God, please, I take back my energy for anybody that has taken my energy for their own personal use to uplift themselves. I take it now. I declare, I take my message Maybe take your message. I don't know. Maybe someone's not taking a message. But I take back my power. I take back who I am. And I want everything back that was taken from me. Amen. That's all you got to do. Claim it back. It's not hard. When I go on the walks with Chong, we go by the church because it has a dumpster, and I say a prayer every day by the church. I probably will today because after we eat lunch, Chong's gonna have to poop again, and I'm gonna be picking up poop and going by the church and saying a prayer. And then we got half in, half out. They stay close, but avoid commitment. Their actions show hesitation. The connection feels paused in the middle. Alright, thus the connections feel paused in the middle. If they're half in and half out, they're not really giving you their all. They're not there for you, they're there for a reason. If somebody's only half in and half out, are they really trying to be there for your better good? Are they trying to seriously be there for your better good? I mean, you guys gotta think about these things. You've got to think about it. Be persistent in your endeavors. You know what I mean? All right, let's get more going, guys. I'm gonna fill the table and then let this go. I'm gonna put. I don't even know what to label this. All right, we got. Because it started out because the source wanted me to talk about karma. Alright, we got take responsibility. Your choices shape your path. Growth begins when you own your actions. This is your turning point. Alright, under this take the message, and I take it as a divine message, you got take responsibility. You gotta take that responsibility. I feel some of you guys haven't. And this is why Lionsgate has been a bitch for you guys. It says you're not obligated. Not obligated. You don't owe anyone your time. You're free to choose differently. Your boundaries deserve respect. Alright? Somebody is trying to gaslight you and say you're obligated to do this, you're obligated to do that. Are you really? They're a whole person. They got their thing, and they're thinking of themselves. They're being selfish. And then we have here, you can say less. Silence gives you power. Not every reaction is needed. Your calm speaks loud enough. Say less. Just be like, if that's the way you feel, then oh well. That's how you do it. Oh well. And really don't give a shit. You can't say that and really care and then go checking Facebook and see, oh, what's their social status? Did so-and-so break up with so-and-so? Wish them luck. Shit, if somebody cheated on you, they took your problem. And I feel that's the problem with some of you guys. Someone cheated on you, and now they want you back because things aren't working out good, but now you're doubting, and you're regressing. And then I got say no first. Your peace matters more than their expectations. You don't need to over-explain. Saying no protects your energy. Say no first. This person comes back and this is take your power back. This person wants to come here and you took your power back and they say, well, can I come in? I need help. No. You didn't do it. And under this half in and half out, we got emotional detox. Clearing old attachments cleans your heart. You're releasing what weighs you down. Healing begins with honesty. An emotional detox. You guys probably had to go an emotional detox with this half in and half out energy. I did. I had to go through emotional detox in my situation. And then undertake responsibility. We got to secure the bag. Money opportunities are opening. Your effort is paying off. This is your moment to claim abundance. There you go. Secure the bag. Don't worry about the ex. Secure the bag and leave the ex. That's it. They're not worried about your money because they don't got money. So, is that your problem? No. What did they give a shit about what you had to say when you were struggling and maybe got a little money? No. They were sitting over there with that third party. They were just sitting over there with that third party doing whatever. And now they want to do something? Say no to this person. And then we got bigger goals ahead. Your ambition is expanding. You see opportunities clearly. You're ready for more. Bigger goals are ahead. This is what you got. And you're not obligated. You got bigger goals ahead. Collective. I mean, come on. Whoever, I mean, this is just a timeless reading to try to get your head back in where it needs to be. I feel whoever this is intended for is going through this emotional detox, and possibly you were in until debt tears apart, maybe some karmic cycle, and they want to bring it back in that karmic cycle. No one wants to learn their lesson. And then we have under this, you could say less energy never lies. Someone's intention shows in their vibe. Your body recognizes truth. First, pay attention to the signals. Energy never lies, collective. Energy never lies. And this is under you can say less. Very interesting. And then we got say no first. What's the universe going to tell us about that? It's an interesting reading. I don't know, I feel like it's all the energies being cleared out. It's being returned back to center, so people are going to be watched. That's why a lot of people, are urged to move. You might be having a inkling going, man, maybe I should just move. I had that when I was going through my shit. I said, maybe I should just move. And I did, and I feel great about it. And then under the say no first, we got no more excuses. You've outgrown your old reasons. You are ready for real change. Your next chapter begins with honesty. No more excuses, collective. Whoever this is, I feel you're a people pleaser. And this was like someone being narcissistic and playing you. I do. I see somebody just playing with your head and getting on the phone and talking to other people, maybe online. Maybe they were trying to connect with people online and lying to your face about shit. That happens all the time. And it's just so detrimental for everybody involved. It is. Oh my god, after I say stop overgiving, here we go. This is confirmation you're an overgiver. Stop overgiving. You're doing more than your share. You're stretching yourself thin. Your energy needs balance. And that comes right under emotional detox. Stop overgiving. Yeah. You're definitely, this is somebody that's taking advantage of you. Money mindset shift. Oh yes. And this is coming right under secure the bag. Right above it. For me it's under, and we got your beliefs about abundance are evolving, and trust yourself to create more. Your value attracts resources. You gotta have a money set. I mean, just pay your bills like I do, and just know that whatever is meant to come is coming, and really believe it. I mean, I know that I'm gonna, whatever I have that's meant to come is coming towards me, and I'm okay with it. It is what it is, guys. And then we got bigger goals ahead. What comes under this? Come on. Give us, what's about these bigger goals? Oh my god, here we go. We got stop over giving and now stop people pleasing. Their comfort is not your responsibility. You are allowed to disappoint people. Their truth deserves space. I kept saying people pleasing, but and we got over giving over here. So you're over giving and people pleasing. This is why things are turning out bad. And then protect your peace comes right under energy never lies. Protect your peace. Your calm is sacred. Choose silence over chaos. Not everything deserves a reaction. Protect your peace, collective. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it is. You gotta find a hobby. I don't care what the hell it is. I don't care if you're up there crocheting. I don't care if you're playing baseball. I don't care what the hell it is. You need to find a hobby and stop thinking about it. Find a hobby and stop thinking about the bullshit. Stop thinking about the bullshit and you'll be okay. Then under no more excuses, we got passive shade. Subtle tone reveals hidden resentment. The real message is between the lines. Shade speaks loudly. These people are just disrespecting you. They're talking ish about you. They are. They're toxic. I mean, we got right here until debt tear us apart. Until debt. So the more you're with this person, around this person, the more money you're gonna lose. How much money you want to lose, collective? You want to be homeless with this person? Is this your intention? I'm going to be blunt with you. I'm going to be honest. Do you want to be homeless with this person? And then we got stop over giving. We got mixed signals. They act warm, then cold. You're left guessing their intention. The inconsistency speaks louder than words. We got mixed signals they're giving you. They just giving you all that stuff. But, yeah. So, I'm going to do a final outcome on this here. But, yeah, I guess this is a warning to those. This is a clarification of why you have bad luck for some, but for others, it's maybe why your blessings haven't come in because you don't have a money mindset shift. Blessings can't come if your mind is in poverty. What you need over here? Alright. For a closer here, we got friendship. Alright, can you please go in the other room? Go. Alright, we got friendship. And this is 3 of Cups. Okay, there's friendship coming for you guys. And this is a season of connection is upon you. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your growth. This is the closer. 3 of Cups, friendship, guys. Friendship. I'm going to put that there. And then balance comes again with these cards. 2 Pentacles. Adaptability and flexibility are crucial as you prioritize competing demands. You must balance your money. Just because you think you got a bunch of money, don't go blowing your money. My brother the other day, because we were moving, goes, oh, can I have this money and this money? I said, absolutely not. I got to save it. And be on the saving thing until all your blessings come through and even then save it. And then we have death, upright. Transformation. Something in your life and an identity, belief, relationship, habit, or cycle is ready to die. Transformation is here. Oh, yes. There's now when death is in there's an actual ending that you cannot control, collective. You cannot control this ending. Even if you go travel to this person. Okay? Something will happen to where you guys cannot get back together. there's an actual ending. The universe is ending it. They got a new karmic contract. They have another until debt tears apart. Maybe the third party is there until debt tears them apart. I don't know. But it's not going to be you. So stay out of it. We got Knight of Wands, adventure. Fury, energy, and courage define this forward momentum. Ride the wave of inspired action. Adventure. Through this transformation, you're going to get adventure. I mean, why not? I mean, I'm happy for you getting adventure, but you're going to have resistance. And this is Six of Swords in reverse. Emotional baggage or unresolved wounds need attention before you can fully move forward. Shadow work. Shadow work. Find out why do you want to hang on to a karmic relationship so bad? Why? It puts you in bondage. Bondage came right out after this. Bondage is there's no adventure and you're doing resistance and you're getting bondage. With this transformation and balance, to be fully transformed into your higher being, you're getting clarity. In this Four of Cups, we're getting clarity. You get clarity of the situation with death. This is what you're getting, but you're fighting it. And then we got the World, incomplete. Procrastination, delays, or flawed plan and make it difficult to finish what you started. You're not finishing what you start. That's why you're broke and you got all this stuff going on. And then here, damn. I mean, I might as well finish up the story with this. We got rebellion. There's a Hierophant in reverse energy in your atmosphere. A need for spiritual freedom is leading you away from outdated belief system. So I got an outdated belief system. It doesn't have to be spiritual. Maybe it's the way you perceive relationships. And then we got a Knight of Pentacles in reverse, irresponsible. There may be an entitled attitude, wanting rewards without putting in the work. So you got someone that wants stuff without trying to even help you. They're saying, you know what, why don't you just give me that money? That's what I'm hearing. Why don't you just give it to me? Why is it so hard? But they don't want to learn that you had to go out and make it. Then we got Judgment. It's time to take responsibility for past actions and recognize how they've shaped your present. And Judgment fell to the floor. Judgment fell to the floor. That's to criticism. Okay. We got a Judgment in reverse. The card reversed itself, collective. This happened right in front of you. A harsh inner voice is keeping you hostage to perfectionism and unrealistic expectation. Somebody's criticism is stopping your involvement. I don't know. Evolved and involved I don't know. That's what is coming to my head. And then we got Temperance. This isn't falling to the floor. And this is emotional alchemy is at work. Fury emotions are cooling into understanding and compassion. Temperance is on the table. I don't know. And this is under sovereign. This is under bondage and resistance. And you got this devil energy. That's all I know. You need to stay away from whatever this devil energy is. Yeah, and isolation is at the end of the deck. All this stuff has put you in isolation, is what I am gathering. So, I'm going to make me and my grandson something to eat, and I will see you guys on the next one. And I truly hope that this helped, because karma could be your best friend if you let it be. And I will see you later.